Greg Ehrenberg from OddsShopper here, bringing you the best MLB bets from Thursday. While you come in, like the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, let me know below in the comment section what bets it is that you guys like for today, because I know there's probably realistically not going to be that many of you guys watching baseball. I know a lot of you are more focused on football, but we've got some other football content covered on the channel. I've recorded a Thursday night football video. I know Lofty is one. We've got a lot of stuff that goes up for these primetime football games. So go check that out if you guys want some football content. Also, we have our premium betting Discord. If you guys want access to that, you can click on the link below in the description box. You get a week free when you click on that link and sign up through there. Or you can go to Stochastic, sign up using the promo code GEInsider, and that'll also get you a week free access to the Discord channel. So we got everybody in there, and we're growing in there as well. So pretty much everybody you see on the YouTube channel that gives out bets, we've got them in there. So we've got all the sports pretty much covered right now. We just added esports in there, which I don't know anything about, but we've got an esports guy in there now who really knows his stuff when it comes to that. So if you guys want access to every single sport, we've got that over there in the Discord. You could also ask any of us questions, hang out, whatever it is that you guys like doing. And there's also stuff that I can do in Discord that I can't do on YouTube. Breaking news happens. I could post about a bet I like. Hard to do that on the fly on a YouTube channel. So check that, guys, out. If you guys want free access, you can click on that link below. But we've got a baseball slate to cover, and I'm off to a little bit of a rough start this week. Yesterday, we went 1-2. The bet that won was under 3.5 runs in the first 5 innings of the Rays-Guardians game. It ended up being a solid bet, won pretty easily. The other 2 bets that I had were strikeout props. One, Jose Quintana under 5.5 strikeouts. Quintana was great yesterday. Quintana was great. He only pitched 5 innings. And if you would have told me Quintana was only going to pitch 5 innings yesterday, I would have loved the under on 5.5 strikeouts, but still, he managed 7 strikeouts in the start yesterday, so that was not a winning bet. And the other one I had, which I got great closing line value on, I had George Kirby over 4.5 strikeouts. The line closed not only at 5.5, but also closed at juiced over the 5.5. So I'm going into lock thinking, all right, this is actually one of the stronger prop bets that I've gotten of the entire season, just based on the amount of closing line value I got. But George Kirby ends up going out, pitches a great game, but finishes with only 4 strikeouts. Pitched well, only gave up 1 run in 6 innings, but 4 strikeouts. So that was another loser there for me. So 1-2 on the day, but win or lose, I like to come in here and recap the bets, let you guys know where we stood the day before, but hoping for better things today. So let's break down the Thursday action, and a little bit of a weird slate considering how the games break out. We've got 4 early games and then 4 really late games. So if you guys play on DraftKings, the late slate today locks all the way at 9:15 Eastern time. But breaking down all the games right now, these are my favorite bets for the baseball slate. The first bet I'm looking at tonight is under 5.5 strikeouts for Nathan Eovaldi. And this is a really big number for a guy that I don't think is going to work particularly deep into the game. The reason being, Eovaldi's been injured for a considerable amount of time now. He made 1 rehab start, and that came 6 days ago in AAA. The rehab start, not only did he pitch poorly, he didn't pitch deep into the game. So rehab start in AAA for the Red Sox. Eovaldi pitches 3 innings, gives up 3 runs, strikes out 4 hitters in that outing. So I don't know that we're getting more than 3 or 4 innings out of Nathan Eovaldi, and then to think the expectation would be 6 strikeouts, that's a little high for my liking. We haven't projected for only 4.2 strikeouts over on OddsShopper, so the under projected to win 72% of the time. That is honestly where I just don't think there's a lot of value to be had because of the limited amount of games we have to choose from. This is one that really stands out to me. And if you look at the numbers for Eovaldi this year, as is, even when he was healthy, the strikeout numbers weren't quite there. 22.7%. That's his lowest strikeout rate in quite some time. Last year, 25.5%. The year before, 26.1%. 2019, 23.2% K rate for Eovaldi. So we have a pitcher that his K rate was already declining this year, and now we're probably only getting 3 or 4 innings out of him. Numbers overall for the year also kind of mediocre. 4.15 ERA, 4.5 FIP, 4.4 expected ERA. So I'm a little confused why books have opened this number so high in Eovaldi on 5.5 strikeouts. I think the fair number here is probably 4.5 or 3.5. So while that 5.5 is out there, I'm going to be hitting it. Under 5.5 Ks for Nathan Eovaldi, that's the first bet of the day. If you guys haven't signed up at DraftKings yet and want a really good money-making opportunity, click on the link below, because when you sign up at DraftKings for the first time using that link and place a $5 bet on any NFL money line, they're paying out $200 if that team wins. That's 40-1 odds. So let's say you're looking at the football game tonight and you're like, Bengals, Dolphins, trying to figure out who wins, trying to figure where the best value is. Nothing you get on the board is better value than 40-1 odds. So Sign up at DraftKings if you haven't done so already. Click on that link below and get 40-1 odds on a money line bet, not just for Thursday Night Football, but if there's a game this Sunday where you're really confident in the winner, you can get those odds boosted all the way to 40-1. $5, the team wins, it becomes $200. Great offer. Take advantage while it's still out there. For the final bet of the day here, and I've only got two because there's just so few games to choose from, and honestly, not a lot of value to be had here in baseball, but I'm eyeing the Giants minus 1.5. So it's a game here against the Colorado Rockies where I really think the Giants have Colorado covered in every single aspect of this game. The Giants are at home. They have a better offense than Colorado, and the pitching matchup way in the favor of the Giants today. Carlos Rodon on the mound for San Francisco, Ryan Feltner on the mound for Colorado. So starting with the Rodon side of the game, he's having another great year. Last year, he was in the mix for the American League Cy Young. And honestly, I'm still a little bitter he didn't win last year because if you guys have been following me for an extended period of time, I bet Rodon last year earlier in the season at 70-1 to win the American League Cy Young. And frankly, I thought he would have won had the White Sox not shut him down in the later portions of the season to get rested in time for the playoffs. But all that aside, Rodon, another really strong year. Last year was his true breakout year. This year, he's followed it up being just as good. 2.98 ERA, 2.72 expected ERA. The strikeout stuff is always there for Rodon, 32.9%. And the key to Rodon at this point in his career is he's just being healthy. He's able to stay healthy for extended periods of time, which was not something he was ever able to do in the earlier stages of his career. So Rodon is starting to string together some real success, and he's going to be a really sought-after player in the free agent market in the offseason. Whereas Ryan Feltner for the Rockies, he's been terrible this year. His numbers, he is a 5.91 ERA, a 5.13 expected ERA. Now, I know a lot of us will look at the numbers and be like, well, they should suck. He makes half his starts at Coors Field. This is true, but his ERA at home this year is 5.95. His ERA on the road this year is 5.86. So it's not like this is a guy who is just sucked because of the conditions at Coors Field. He sucks because he just kind of sucks. His WOBA at home, 330, on the road, 368. There isn't really anything at all in his numbers that indicate to me that he's any kind of a great pitcher. His strikeout rate on the road is 20.9. At home, it's 18.7. His FIP at home is 4.41. It's 5.02 on the road. I don't think Ryan Feltner is a major league caliber pitcher. So with the really big pitching advantage going in the way of the Giants, and I get they're pretty big money line favorites today, but if you get the minus 1.5 number, that's where the game is minus 110, and that's where we're getting more favorable odds. So because of all the things I just mentioned and the fact that I just really don't think Ryan Feltner belongs at the major league level, I'm closing out the card here. Giants minus 1.5 on the run line. So recapping the MLB bets for tonight, and there's only two of them with the limited amount of games that we have in store. But if you guys want more action, don't forget, we've got all football games covered on the YouTube channel, and then other bets for other sports as well, like college football. We're going to have all that covered for Saturday as well. But for tonight, for me, for baseball, Nathan Eovaldi under 5.5 strikeouts, and then the Giants minus 1.5 on the run line. If there's anything you guys think is really good value that I've not talked about today, let me know below in the comment section, because maybe there is something there that is a good value that I've just overlooked, and you guys could bring that to my attention. Before you guys leave, also like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Good luck and enjoy all the action tonight.